Okay guys, let's learn PHP and MySQL. Learn MySQL, MyStructure query language. What is MySQL? MySQL is an open source relational database management system, RDBMS, based on structure query language, which is called SQL. And MySQL is released under an open source license, so means it's free to download. MySQL works on many operating systems and with many languages including PHP, Java, Perl, C, and C++, etc. Okay, and let's begin MySQL practicals. How are you going to do practically? All right. So your syntax would be something like this: that create table, table name, column name, and column type. Example: you're going to create table customer with the column ID, first name and last name and email. ID, and you'll be writing ID as an integers with the 12 characters of length, and it should be an auto increment, and it should be in primary key. Alright, and the first name is varchar, whose length is 20, and it should not be null. Alright, and the last name is varchar 20, not null. And then the fourth column is email, varchar 40. Alright, and you're going to close this parenthesis and semicolon. Alright, so if you run this query, you can make a table with the ID, first name, last name, and email. Okay, now guys, drop table is used to delete the table in short. Alright, so the drop table statement is used to drop an existing table in a database. Okay, if you run this query drop table and the table name and semicolon, so it will delete your table entirely. Alright, and the second command is SQL truncate table. Right, so truncate table and table name, if you apply this, what's gonna happen? Right, so the truncate table statement is used to delete the data inside the table but not the table itself. Means the structure of the table remains as it is while the data inside the table gets deleted. In short, truncate table is used to delete the data from a table, not the structure. Structure will remain as it is. Okay, now here we got different three commands in order to add the column, to drop the column, and to modify the column. Alright, let's just go one by one. After table statement, the alter table statement is used to add, delete, or modify columns in an existing table. Alright, so in order to add the column, you'll be writing the syntax: alter table, table name, add column name, and data type. In order to drop the column, you'll be writing the syntax: alter table, table name, drop column, and the column name. Alright, in order to modify the column, you'll be writing alter table, table name, alter column, column name, and the data type. Alright guys, okay, and the next is to insert the data into the table. How are you going to insert the data into the table? So for that, you'll be writing the syntax: insert into table name, field 1, field 2 till field n, and then you'll be writing the values: value 1, value 2 till value n. Okay, the insert into statement is used to insert new records in a table. Alright, the SQL select statement. The SQL select statement or command is used to fetch the data from the MySQL database. Select column 1, column 2 from table name. If you want to select all the fields available in the table, use the following syntax: select star from and table name. Alright, now where clause. The where clause is used to filter records. Select field 1, field 2, table name, where and condition. Alright. Using this where clause we can specify a selection criteria to select the required records from a table. You can specify more than one condition using the AND or the OR operators. Delete from the table name where clause. Okay. Alright. So let's do practically. How we're going to do practically. Alright, let's just begin the practicals. Alright, so in order to do practical SQL, you need to download the XAMPP server, and this you can see in my previous videos. I have already shown you how to download the XAMPP server. Alright, so first you need to start the server by clicking on this Apache and MySQL action buttons. Okay, I have already put it at start. You can stop. Let me just show you this. Okay, I have stopped it, and now I'm going to start this by clicking on the start button. This is the Apache server. It will start Apache server, and the second button is to start the MySQL server. Right. Okay guys, and now we'll just move there. Okay, now we'll be accessing the PHP MyAdmin page. Okay, so let's just go to Chromium. Alright, so localhost LOCL and PHP MyAdmin, and you're going to put the enter. Alright, so first guys, we're going to create the table. Alright, or sorry, we're going to create the database. Alright, so first we'll go to SQL and we're going to create the database. So I'm going to create the database called mysql. Alright, so create database mysql, and you're going to put this semicolon. Alright, and you're going to click go. Okay, can't create database. MySQL database exists. Okay, so I already have this database inside this, so I cannot create this duplicate database, right? So I'll be writing this as new MySQL. Okay, or let's just change this to something else. Let's just change this to learn MySQL, or let's just keep it something meaningful, right? Let's just keep it something like user data. User database. Okay, create database, user database. Okay, and you're going to keep, or you're going to press go here. Okay guys, your user database is created, and you can see over here, or you can go in database and you can see your user database. Alright, okay, let's just see user database. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, alright, and now we're going to create the table inside this database. Alright, in order to create table, you need to go in SQL, and you'll be finding, okay, now you're going to create the table inside the database, user database, right? So let's go to create table. Okay, I've already shown you the creating table, how you're going to create the table, right? So I've already shown you the syntax of creating table, right? So you'll be finding here create table, and there's going to be a table name, right? So user database, you can give name as users data. All right, users, let's just give the name users. Okay, and let's just make in parenthesis. All right, and there's going to be semicolon over here, and then you're going to write the column name and the column type, right? So column name is going to be an ID. All right, and it would be of integers. All right, with 20 characters, and it should not be null. And let's just apply this as a primary key. Okay, so this is my first query, And the second one, guys, what's going to be my second one, right? Second one is going to be the first name or the username. Yeah, you can give it as a username also, or first name, right? You just write first name, first, first name. And it just define its data type as an varchar, chr varchar. All right, and let's just give the character length as let's just give 50. All right, okay, comma. And now you're going to, okay, all right, and now you're going to add third column, that is called last name. All right, and this is also going to be varchar with the character length last name also, that will be 50. All right, okay. And the next thing, it's going to be the mobile number, mobile number, right? It's going to be integer. All right, and the characters will be 12. Let's just stick 12. All right, okay, that's it, guys. All right, so this is done. Now let's just create this table. Right, so you just need to press this go button. Okay, your table is created. So in order to see the table structure, what you're going to do, you're going to go in SQL. You're going to see that table. If you want to see that table, you'll be writing the syntax select, select star from table name. What is the table name? What we have just now we have created, right? So that is users, right? user as users. All right, and column. All right, so let's just go, guys. You can see here your table is created. All right, you can see the structure here. You've got the first column as an ID, second is first name, third is last name, and then the mobile number, right? And if you want to add those fields, you can add it from here itself. You can change it over here. Okay, now let's just go to the insert query, right? So we need to insert some data in this table, right? So how are we going to insert the data? Let's just go with this. All right. In order to insert the data, I have already shown you that insert command is used, insert, insert into and table name is users, right? And then you're going to insert under this parenthesis, you're going to insert what, the ID. All right, and you're going to insert the first name, all right, comma, then last name, all right, comma, and the mobile number. All right, so and this, all right, after this parenthesis you need to write the values. All right, again parenthesis and semicolon, right? So values for ID, we have already given it as an auto increment, right? So it will take the value of ID, right? So you don't need to mention this value. All right, so you'll go to next, you'll go to the first name, right? So first name is going to be, what is gonna be first name? Let's just keep it John, right? Let's just keep it John, and John, right? And this John should be under this. Okay, and John, and the first name is John, right? Second name is John Susai, right? Susai, Susai, John Susai. Okay, and here also you need to apply this codes, because it's important when you're writing values. You need to apply the codes, but while you're writing the column, this fields, right, columns, right? You need to, no need to apply this okay, but when you're writing the values, it's important, you need to apply those codes. Okay, so mobile number, let's just write the numbers within these codes. Let's just write it as 9898250, right? Okay, let it be like this. All right, okay, so the data is created. Now let's just insert this by pressing this go button, right? Okay, it is showing some error. Let's see, column count does not match value count at row 1. Alright, okay, because I have not mentioned ID over here, right? And I have written ID at this place, so it is showing me the error. But let's just see now. Okay, so my query is executed. Okay guys, now you can see the structure and you can see the data inside of that. So let's just see this data by using this command, select star from users, and you can press the go, right? So it will show you all the data which you have inside the table, right? So my ID is 0, first name is John, last name is Susai, and the mobile number. Alright, likewise you can insert as many as record you want to, lakh, 10 lakh, millions, billions, whatever you want, right? Okay guys, and now I'm going to show you how you can delete the table. I'm going to show you how to drop the table, right? Just now we have created one table with the name username, right? Users, right? So now I'm going to drop the table. Okay, so drop table query, I've already shown you that it will start with drop table, okay, and the table name users, right? Alright, and simple put the semicolon and just press go. The query is executed and the table is gone now. Now if you go to SQL and if you see select star from users, you won't get any data because there is no table at all, right? You can see the structure. If you go to database first, let's just go to database. Our database is users data, right? So let's just see users data over here. Okay, and there's no table at all, right? Okay, so you understood now this drop table query, and likewise you can drop the database also by executing the query drop database. Okay, so guys, I think this is enough right now. Okay, I'll be showing you to select query and where clause and update query, and lot more queries are there. I'm going to show you those queries in next video. So guys, thank you for watching my video, and if you find useful these videos, kindly subscribe my channel so that you can get more videos, this kind of videos. And I'm going to this is the starting video. I'm going to complete this series. I got a complete series for PHP PHP and MySQL, right? So this is of MySQL, and you're going to watch the other queries in the next videos. Thank you guys.